And at and at well, howdy-o, what do you know? It is a rabbit of Scrublead Academy, and we're back again in some PokéRogue today. Now, I am kind of doing an impromptu stream, so it's not at the same time as I usually do things, and it's not at the same level that I usually do it, but I need to do something to fill the time for about an hour and a half. Hey, Arrow, how you doing? We are going to be doing pretty much anything today, which is going to be very interesting, because usually what I do is I burn through a challenge or two, if I can, on any of my given PokéRogue streams. Today, I'm just gonna do whatever, you know, just gonna do some stuff, so let's just go into Classic. Let's just start it up. So I guess I gotta sort out, here's what I'm gonna do. First, I'm going to sort by who has a ribbon, because we don't want to do challenges we've already done stuff with. That way we can actually get some new guys in there, we can get some new blood in there, and just kind of play around with mons that we never get to see, you know? So we'll do that. I want to see who I have for shinies first, which is actually pretty limited. Wow. I'm going to take this guy right off the bat. He's got Pokerus and he's got a shiny one. And I kind of like Vulpix too, actually. Actually, I'll take Vulpix instead. Vulpix is really good. I'm going to take Vulpix instead. I love Vulpix. I've already done the Gen 1 run, so I'm not too concerned about it. As far as the rest, I want to save this for our poison run. Diglett, I'm kind of fine with doing right now. I don't think that's a big problem, and we can get it done. So let's do that. I'm filling out the roster right now. We've already done Gen 1, so I could technically bring Tentacruel, but I might keep that as an option for poison as well. I think we're probably good there. And Quillfish, Quillfish is tough because I feel like I could use that one too. Poison is really kind of a, like if you've seen our challenge runs anytime so far, you've seen how difficult Poison got. Poison and Ice have been nightmarish, so I want to save as many good stuff for those runs as I possibly can. But that doesn't mean we can't bring along some other weird stuff that I never get to use. Chingling I never beat the game with. I thought I did, I was so certain of it. This thing is amazing, I'm gonna bring this too. I want to bring something that we actually have luck with, because we never get to run luck with any of our parties. So I want to bring some luck with us. Clauncher has, wow, that's kind of incredible. I want to see these moves actually. What are those moves? Armor Cannon, I know this one, amazing. Some mons will be getting some new megas, and Dragonite is probably one of the worst ones. Is it really getting a mega? Wow. Yeah, that, it feels like it would be just because Dragonite generally isn't amazing. I can see that, but I'm surprised. I didn't think that more megas were coming out. I'm not in the loop with Pokemon, unfortunately. Like, I like PokéRogue. I really enjoy the old Pokemon games I remember. I'm not in the loop at all about actual, like, the Pokemon zeitgeist, if you will. I'm not in the loop about any of that. I just wanted to see what this was. Countless beams of light that glow a deep and brilliant blue. Okay, so just description text. So it's basically just a powerful 85 accuracy move. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but that's kind of interesting anyway. I do like the moveset though. I think I'm bringing this. I'm bringing that. That'll be our team. It's a weird team, but we have some coverage. Now I just need to set them up, and then we should be good to go. I want to put... Infernal Parade. Oh wow, it's a ghost move. I'll put that there just because I want a fire move at the top. It has a mega that is likely meant to be a Rainmon when Mega Blastoise exists. Yeah, that's true. Mega Blastoise, we already did that with our Gen 1 run, and it was a god. Like, Mega Blastoise is a monster. Actually, no, we did G-Max Blastoise, didn't we? Because it had the Steel type. I think that's why we did that. Mega Blastoise is awesome, but I basically just chose it for Steel type because I think Gen 1 was a little tougher trying to find the right mons. Second move, Moonblast. Third move, Infernal. Fourth, Morning. Easy. Like this, the moveset here is amazing. Actually, I need a Nature too. We got Hardy right now. I don't think I'm going to change that, but if we get an up speed, down attack, that doesn't hurt at all, actually. Oh, that's pretty good. I want to see what its actual speed will be. Pokédex. I want to see what its actual speed will be. It doesn't evolve anymore. It's 100. Okay, that's decent. And we have a special defensive wall too, so that's actually really cool. I didn't even know that, but that's awesome. All right, manage moves. We have so many. We have so many. Headlong, easy. Sand attack can go for triple. We can put Swords D there, and it doesn't matter for this one, does it? I think we're fine. We'll just take Sand attack. That's fine. Triple Axe, Headlong Rush, Swords Dance, and he doesn't get any good moves, so perfect. So manage, not moves, manage natures, and we want probably something up attack, because this is going to be kind of like a sweeper. So I think that we want something up attack or something up speed, because we have Swords D. It doesn't take any damage, so actually Naive is perfect. Hey Falcon, how's it going? I actually did a stream where you can watch. That's amazing. So we just barely started. I'm only gonna go for like an hour and a half, but at least you got to see the beginning of it. That's pretty cool, I think. What are we doing today? Basically just anything. Like, literally I just hopped on the game and I'm just like, whatever, let's go for fun. So I decided to bring some shinies and we're gonna do some stuff that I've never used most of these mons. I have used the Chingling, believe it or not, which is why we got the passive and everything is good and we have so many candies with it. But other than that, I haven't used any of these mons. So we're gonna try some new stuff here. We gotta make sure that we got all that we need. Psywave is terrible. I'll take Eerie Spell, perfect. Eerie Spell, Alluring, Torch Song here, and I literally think Rap is better than Psywave. I really do. It's not good. So actually I forgot what this mon can do. Chingling, it's not very great for stats. It's Chimey, yeah, Chime Echo. And he's kind of average. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We have good abilities with this, but that's fine. So we'll get the nature. I think we'll probably just put a up special attack if we have... we don't have one. I was hoping that we would have, what was it? Modest. I was hoping we had a Modest. Also, I'm still trying to do Bug Mono. Oh, Bug Mono is going to be brutal. I'm not envying you at all. I feel like that's going to be terrible. Do I not have a single up special attack nature? Wow. Okay. I guess in that regard, I'll just go Timid because we're not using attack. That's fine. So Timid's fine. And this thing, manage moves. We have tons on this too. I kind of will. I'll get the Origin Pulse, but I'm kind of skeptical. I'll take the Armor Cannon, I'll take the Energy Ball here, and Splash can go for Water Gun, so we have something that actually guaranteed hits, you know? I'm aware, trust me, I'm aware. At least I have some options. Yes, absolutely. I really think I was literally hovering over Joltik. This has to be in the bug run. I feel like, it's not Heracross, what is it? Fortress. Fortress is one that I feel like I gotta put in the bug run, but there's a few of them. Like, I can take along, I think Beedrill Beedrill I have done the game with, never mind. Oh, I forgot about that. Butterfree might be one because it's got weird moveset, but it's going to be tough to do things that I haven't yet used because there are very few good bugs that aren't just like a legendary, like, what is it? Oh my goodness, Genesect, like Genesect. I'm not using legends. I don't use legends in any of my challenges. All right, so we'll manage moves. Origin Pulse, we've already got that. Perfect. So we got Nature. Nature on this thing, definitely attacker. I'm going to say Adamant is perfect. I'm going to check it at stats, but I'm almost certain that Adamant is what we want. Actually, wow, I was not expecting those stats. Here, just a second. Does he evolve multiple? No, he only evolves into that. Adamant would be bad for him. I did not expect that at all. I thought Clauncher would be a complete attacker. All right, we got to get rid of that. Do we have Modest? We have... Quiet's not great. I don't think I really want that. Sirius is fine. I'm cool with this. So now we just need abilities. We only have this guy to choose. Arena Trap is kind of bad, honestly. This is fine. You do have Genesect, but you don't know if it's decent. I feel like it probably is just stats-wise, but yeah, I haven't really used it all that much myself. I want to see, I think I have it myself. I just want to see, I'm going to sort by, what is it? By name, perfect. So we'll go this way. So we'll see here if I've got it, because I'm pretty sure I have it. Genesect, Geodude. Ooh, do I not have it? Oh wait, never mind, I gotta go up here. Never mind, it's right there. I do have Genesect, perfect. I want to see what he's got. Those are good IVs, because I've actually only gotten, I've gotten a few of them actually. Wow, I didn't realize I had that many. That's kind of impressive. Okay, yeah, I've never beaten the game with him. In terms of stats, he's pretty decent there. He's got good speed and he can play mixed, but at the same time, no matter what he does, he's good at it. Like usually a mix, you have one that's slightly worse than the other. No, he can play both. Anyway, we're finally ready. Let's get started. We're just gonna do some stuff and we'll go as long as we can for like an hour and 30. Like basically we'll do as much as we can for an hour and 30. And, uh-oh, did it not work for me? 1 second, I might need to do some technical difficulties on this one. That's so weird. Just a second. Here, I'm gonna pop it over to our be right back. I did change a ton of stuff here, so it might be one of those things that's going on, but we got it all set up again. I'm gonna hop back in. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully it saved my stuff. Oh, that's such a waste of time. Here, we're gonna zoom through this. We're gonna go here. We got this one. We got what were our other two? Here, I'm just gonna go up here, gonna go to this, and ribbons. Perfect. So we'll go down here, and I wanted this, and I wanted, what was my fourth? This one. Perfect. Cyclizar, always Cyclizar, yes. We've already beaten the game with Cyclizar because he's just awesome. He kind of carried the Dragon Run though, so it was really decent. So we have everything, I think, still set up. It looks like everything's good. I'm just gonna go with this and we'll see if it works. Come on, you know you wanna. There we go, okay. That was an interesting start to the stream. I love that. That was funny. All right, this is perfect. Kricketot is really easy to take out. I have never beaten the game with a Kricketot though, so maybe I'm just gonna throw a ball at it. Maybe I'll bring this along. Doesn't he have like 550 BST Genesect? Yeah, I think he does. It's 120 attack and 120 special attack and 99 speed, which is a very weird number, but he has very decent stats in those three areas, and those are kind of the ones I think you would need. Like defenses, I didn't expect him to be that good, but he should be decent. Oh, Cyclizar. Oh, yes. Cyclizar. I call him Cyclizar. It's Cyclizar, definitely. But Cyclizar, probably. I don't even think he was that high. I think he was like 495 or something like that. I don't even think he was that high, actually, but Falcon knows him very well, so maybe Falcon can throw us a bit of information on this one. If not, I'm going to look it up for my own information because I'm very curious now. Let's check it out. So stat-wise, he is 501, a little bit higher than I thought. 501, but it's like 121 is all speed. It's really good speed. Like that thing is super fast and Protean makes him actually usable. So yeah, very decent. I've already beaten this one. We'll just throw it down, destroy him. Just because I've beaten the game with that, but I know that that's a monster. What is Skitter Smack? 70, 90. Have I ever seen this move anytime I've done these runs? I don't even think I've seen this move learned. That's so weird. It's not the one I'm gonna take. Obviously we know which one we want, but I just need to see who to throw that on because I've got a bunch of new moves that I don't really know what they do. Triple Axe is awesome. All right, let's see here. I feel like, honestly, I'm gonna go to the Triple Axe. Diglett, perfect. We'll give it to him because the Triple Axe is amazing if you can get all three to land. Ninkata, I've never beaten the game with this, but I'll do that later. Ninkata's a tough one. I feel like you gotta bring the one from home. Base special attack, not bad for like Clauncher especially, but Vulpix is actually kind of a sweeper, so we might be able to set this up And Diglett is an attacker, so we're not going to bother with that. Hoot Hoot is such a bad mon, honestly, but I really, really want to play him. Hoot Hoot is so much fun to just try out, but he's so bad. I don't have an attack against him if I do stuff. I think Sand Attack still works on birds, though, so let's try it. Yeah, it does. It still works on birds, even though it's a ground move. And I didn't kill him with that. And Diglett's so frail. We'll get Diglett out of there. Clauncher probably can take that hit. Probably. Like, it's a Hoot Hoot. I don't think he's going to be that big a difference. There we go. Peck it. Missed anyway. Let's try to catch. Perfect. So we'll put this on the team because it's got decent stats. I don't know if he's an attacker or a special attacker. Hoot Hoot's always been a weird one to me. I've always liked it, but I've never really paid much attention to it. It's kind of a special attacker, but it's not good at anything. Okay, it's 452. It's Gen 2. They have Gen 2 stats. There are a lot of bad Gen 2 mons. There are a lot of bad Gen 1 mons, honestly. But yeah, a lot of bad Gen 2s. I feel like Gen 2 had really low base stat totals compared to a lot of the others. Moonblast kills. Wow, it kills. And I do have a Volcarona. I forgot about that one. Volcarona is amazing. Yes, Volcarona will do a lot of work. That's going to make the bug run so much easier. I forgot about Volcarona, but I 100% would have brought it because I would have sorted by bugs. So it would have worked out. I'm just going to do another Moonblast. I'm pretty sure that an Ember wouldn't have killed that, so that's fine. Even with the stab, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have done it. We'll get the Pokies. Perfect, easy. So we can deal with this. I love Spearow. It's not that good. What do we have? We have Cricket and Hoot Hoot. Ooh, Spearow's kind of better than Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot's a special attacker, and that's the only thing that's really holding me back, but he's not that good. Like, I feel like I'm going to be carrying those guys across the finish line. I'll Moonblast if it lives, it's good. Thing is, it's going to limit you to just 1 point left with the Volcarona, yes. Volcarona is really, really good, which makes sense for why it would cost so much. But yes, if you're talking just the Genesect Volcarona, is that the two that you have so far? Quick attack. Ooh. I don't really need quick attack, honestly. I think I'm fine. I think I'm okay. I'll get the potion. Larvesta's going to be pointless to level 50. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Volcarona is kind of a slow burn, but it's amazing if you can get it there. Ooh, I gotta heal the Diglett. I'll do it. That's fine. I didn't really want to waste the time, but the rewards weren't that great. Like, our luck is not paid off just yet. Maybe it will in a moment. That's good damage. That's decent damage. I do have to heal first, though. I have to get a potion. Don't have a water type. Psybeam. Ooh. You know what? Sure. That's fine. I can learn that. I'm cool with that. That's weird, but I think our Vulpix has Flash Fire, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So we actually get the advantage here. Infernal Parade should do a lot of work. Doubled if the target has a status. And I can't leave this with a burn, so that's fine. So we'll just do damage. It was okay. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest damage. He's just hitting us with rounds, so it doesn't really matter for that. But that's fine. Wattrel, I think I can deal with this Moonblast. Ooh, he's not super tough, but he's tough enough. I'm gonna Morning. There we go, Thundershock. Oh, he crit me too. Ember kills. It's fine. Dealt with that pretty easily, no problems, no fuss. All right, I'll take the rare candy because I can get some more candies for these guys and maybe buy something for them. So that might be decent. The other issue with Genesect is he's not going to do much against Wave 200. Yeah, any bug steal is going to be horrible against that flamethrower. 100%. Like, it's not great. I love the bug type in general, but I will admit they're very bad. They're very bad in general. Their moveset is one of the... I feel like the moveset of bugs is the worst out of every type. And definitely their stat pools are. So that's kind of... It works against them. I don't know what the redeeming quality of them is. Like, with grass types, it's like the healing moves. You have tons of healing options for grass types. So it makes up for the fact that they're not really good by type itself. For ghost types, for example, they're immune to two things. So even though they don't tend to have great stats, they have really good immunities. It's one of those things where bugs just never got any of that, you know? I'll take this, Pokeball. Easy. Shroomish, super easy. I'll just get it there. Ember, oh, that's a full health bar. At least Bug has some dummy stat boosting moves. Yeah, that's true. Even then, I mean, I kind of feel like Bug is just kind of forgotten about. That's going to be a really tough one. Like, Bug and Ice are extremely difficult in this game, I found. Oh, Poochyena. I've already beaten the game with it, though. I don't really care too much. Poochyena, like, he always looks cool. He really always looks cool, but he's not that good. And that's the thing. Mystic Water's amazing. Clauncher could love that. Zigzagoon, I've already beat the game with it. There's so many mons I got at the beginning here that I've beaten the game with already. And I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again. I want to get 6 new ribbons. So we'll go with a... I love the Lumberry, but we don't need it right now. We'll go the Great Ball. Ice is just weak type-wise. Yeah, that's the thing. It usually has pretty frail defenses, too. Like, there are a lot of them. I'm not talking like Avalugg, which is a god of defense. But if you're talking like Sneasel, Weavile, for example, super decent, or super terrible defense, rather. It's got decent stats and moves. The moves are really good for Ice type, yes. Yeah, the stat pools in general are pretty good, but I find that defense, which is kind of its biggest flimsy token, is definitely one of the weaker stats of the Ice type. Because Ice is already pretty weak to a lot of physical types, and then it gets those weak defensive stats. Not all across the board, of course, but as a general rule. We'll get rid of this Meowth, I think. I don't think I really need this. I like Meowth, and Gmax Meowth is really cool. I don't see it every day. I'll catch it, that's fine. We got a crit. Oh, really? Okay, well that's a problem. That was kind of our sweeper. All right, Diglett's got to do some stuff, or we catch. Or we catch? There we go, perfect. Technician Meowth is good though. Ooh, Technician Meowth is pretty decent. It might be better. It's definitely better than Kricketot. It might be better than Hoot Hoot, but we have a flying type with that. No, I'm gonna forget about it. I know that this thing can technically be good and is G-maxable, but I'm not gonna bother. We're good. Astonish, no, we got good moves. We're good. I need to revive too though, don't I? Because I can't afford, like I only got one guy right now. I'll spend the money. It's a really big use of money, honestly. And I'll use the potion to heal it. Oh, there's so much money, but it's fine. And we'll get the defense boost. Easy, easy, easy. Oricorio, perfect. I love this thing. Show it a dance. I can make it like me, but I've already got a ton of these. I might actually just want to learn its dance to get that move. And in that regard, Chingling could use it. Clauncher could really use it because a 90 power water move would be really decent with this thing. I'm just gonna see if he can learn anything decent for that. We get Aqua Jet, we get Water Pulse, Aura Sphere, that's not bad. Crab Hammer as well. Crab Hammer's nice. I mean, I feel like the accuracy is worth less than the damage would be. Or worth more, sorry. The accuracy is generally, in my opinion, worth more than the damage. So, like, if you can get a move that is 20 less damage, but 10 more accuracy, I tend to take that. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but that's the way I tend to. And this is fine. I'll go Clauncher. There we go. Rev Dance, easy, and we'll just get rid of Origin Pulse. Just because we lose 20 power, but we gain 15 accuracy. And there's no other benefits to Origin Pulse as far as I know. So this should be fine. So we should be good there. I'm getting Diglett out of there because he can't do anything. He can't do anything at this level. And we'll Moonblast. I really should have healed. I have the healing option, and I wasted a lot of money not healing it. So that's fine. We'll deal with this, get him out of here. I don't really have a whole lot of compunction about destroying a normal type. That's one of the things that I find in this game is like, there's just a bunch of normal types that are just kind of there, and I don't really notice them. Echo, that's better than, it's better than Growl. It's really better than Growl. It's not necessarily like I would keep Tackle anyway, but this is fine. We'll go Pokeball, perfect. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Mantyke is really good against me. It's really good against the whole team. Kricketot, eat that hit. There we go. Okay, we'll get that tackle in. We'll get that tackle on the Kricketot. All right, at this point, what deals with this? What has an electric move? Nothing. Ooh, that's not good. And everything is weak to this thing. Vulpix actually is the only one who can handle this. This is the worst part. I might go Hoot Hoot. I might just do that for now, just because we might be able to get a Psybeam. We'll try that. We'll try it. I don't think we're going to live, but we'll try it. We did with a crit too, and we got nothing on the Psybeam. I would have actually done pretty well with that. That's fine. Clauncher, get in there, buddy. We're just throwing things at this until it actually sticks. This is bad. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Can you do that again? I would have liked it if he did that again. Chingling, get in there. We have to throw stuff until we win. I don't want the run to end just yet. This also removes 3 power point from their last move. That's one of the weirdest descriptions I've ever seen for a move. That's so cool. Alluring Voice is confused the target if its stats have been boosted during the turn. No, I'll go Eerie. This is fine. Okay, that's decent. We can live through this. That kills perfect. That's a really cool move. I like that. It's not amazing, but it's a well-designed move, and I like that. So we'll get Vulpix out there. We'll heal up from this barrier. That's fine. Then we can just Inferno Parade. Just do some damage. Barrier again, that's fine. We'll still Infernal Parade. We don't use attacks. We're good. And Bonsly, this one. Don't kill me. Oh, it was so close. Oh, it was so close. Okay, there we go. This thing is dealt with. We lost like half of our team on that. That does not bode well. I'm fine with this. I got a good move. PokéRogue, I'm going to Morning Sun. Live through it. Live through it. There we go. Speed fall. That's going to do it. No, it doesn't. We actually hit him. Perfect. I need that Firestone yesterday. I need that Firestone yesterday. Wow. Potion. We got to heal up. I'll potion this guy down here, and then I'll just Pokeball, because we can still get more of these. I want to generate these before I end up moving to, like, tougher areas. So, Lechonk. I still got to go Vulpix, honestly. I still got to do what I got to do. That's good. That's decent. Echo Voice, he does special attacks, so at least I can deal with him now. So that thing's gone. Lechonk is kind of scary in the early game. Later on, not that big a deal. But early on, kind of tough. What to add to my last mon? Leavanny for sharpness sweeps or Butterfree for compound eyes sleep? I like Butterfree. I think that it's really fun to play, but I do think Leavanny is probably a stronger mon. That being said, if you take Butterfree, you don't have a 4 times weakness on that thing. Oh no, you do. You still have Rock. Never mind. But you won't have Flying and Fire with Leavanny. So it depends on your team comp there if you want that extra double weakness, you know? But I like Butterfree. That's the one I enjoy. We're going to give this to this. Perfect. Easy, easy. So Sentret and Bidoof. All right, well, I guess these are kind of my winners, so I'll try to do what I can. I really want to get rid of the Bidoof, but I feel like I got to do this. And I'll Triple Axe. That's fine. Oh, of course he gets a quick attack. And I missed that last one, which actually probably wouldn't have done the damage, but it's fine. Well, Moonblast, we will... Headlong should not do a huge amount to us. Oh, no, it just reduces our defenses. That's fine. We'll get rid of this. Easy, easy. Easy, easy. And it's fine. Perfect. Diglett actually went pretty fast there. That's kind of impressive. I'll take the Max Revive. I can use a bit of extra luck. All of our other mods are dead, but that's fine. We got what we need here. We got all the luck back. Fine with Fire, because your Leavanny does have Bitter Blade and Rock Axe. You mean Stone Axe. Yes, exactly. Yeah, 100%. Okay, if that's the case, then yeah, Leavanny is probably just significantly better. So that's fine. Incinerate, just better than Ember. We'll just take it. It's Ember upgraded. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Elixir, I'm going to take this on the Vulpix. I just needed to make sure, just in case this was a gym, which it was. However, this is going to be tough. Moonblast. That does enough. Oh, actually, it does enough that I can Morning Sun, and I'll get a little bit more back than I lose. And then I can Moonblast. There we go. We can deal with this thing. Yeah, the special attack drop mattered there. This guy right here, I can't reliably swap out because I'm just going to lose another Mon. I'm just going to Moonblast. Lower the special. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We outspeed, we kill. He has no special defense, apparently. Also, how does Protean work in the Mono Challenge? So basically, Protean still works the way that it normally would. Like, if you use a move, you can swap your type around. But the next time that you swap out, your type reverts to the original type that Mon was. So in the case of Cyclizar, it'll be Normal and Dragon. So basically, you can keep him out and keep swapping around, but if you were to swap him back in, he'd be his type. That's basically how it works. It's really cool, though. It allows you to play these monotype challenges without technically having a monotype, because you can always change it around. It's really, really awesome. Very decent for the player. It's balanced in favor of you. Metro Lake, what are we lacking right now? We have water, we have ground, we have water, we have fire. Metro might give us electricity or poison, both of which are good. I think that's the place to go. I'm going there. Because in that case, Genesect might be good to grind candy for. True, yes, because that's his passive. Oh, that would be decent, yeah. Yeah, I agree. All right, so Vulpix, easy sweeps, Moonblast away. We don't really have a great option here. I think he stole something important to me, but it doesn't matter. Diglett wants to learn Mud Slap. I love that he gets this. Mud Slap is like Sand Attack upgraded. It's nice. We'll just take it. That's fine. Like, he's not good at it, but at least it's a little chip damage. X-Defend is probably a good idea for us, even though there's an Ultra Ball right there. I think this is probably better. As far as this, they're all just normal types. I can't reliably send in stab moves against them because we have no fighting. That's fine. We'll Moonblast away. We'll just get rid of a couple of these dudes. I do have to Power Grind Friendship for Leavanny, sadly. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yawn, nobody needs Yawn. Yawn is not that great. We'll get a rare candy. I need to level someone else up. If it's Diglett, he can technically deal with the, what is it? With the, oh my goodness, the Fuecoco and its evolution line. He can technically deal with that. For the flying types, we have no real good options. So I guess Chingling is probably the best one. Just because we have good moves, you know? And we have Eerie Spell, which is really fun. Like, it's very cheesy. I'll just get Chingling. It's cool. We can make Chingling our backup, because then it covers a lot of the stuff Vulpix doesn't cover. So it's fine. We'll Moonblast this twice. Deal with this guy. Work up. Doesn't matter. Easy, easy. Easy, easy. All I'm praying for is that my rival has no Fire-type starter. 100%. If you get a Fire-type starter in a bug run, it's pretty much just restart, do it again. I feel like that's the way I'm going to have to do. I'm going to try it no matter what's going on to start with, but I think that that's going to be a thing. Yeah, it's definitely a problem. Flail is not that big a deal, but it's better than Water Gun, so sure, I guess. It's fine. Soldew, awesome. Okay, perfect. What is this? We have up speed, down attack. I'll just give it to Vulpix, because that's kind of our big setup sweeper kind of character, I think, right now. This guy here could also be really fast, though. I would actually, Diglett is, what is he when he's Dugtrio? I want to see what his base speed is, because I know base speed of Electrode is 150. This is 120. Okay, we might outspeed Electrodes with this thing, and that's kind of essential because it can't take hits. I'm going to give it to the Diglett. Diglett might actually be our good sweep speed. So let's do this. I'm going to Morning. Fake out. Well, that's fine. At least we get the heals here. There we go. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. I went a little too quickly. Yeah, I think I went a little too quickly on that one. Oh, well. We'll prep. Hoot Hoot Confusion. Psybeam's better, so we're cool, I guess. That's fine. I'll just potion up. I'll heal up. I will rare candy on the Ching again, I think. Because I think that we need to make sure that we have at least a couple of mons that can fight. And Chingling's okay. He's not the greatest, but he's okay. Can I Terra a Ninjask, the mon with Wonder Guard? Oh, you mean a Shedinja? Yes. I think you can still terrastalize anything, so it doesn't really matter there. But in order to get it, I don't think you can have it as a starter. I think you have to go through and actually level it up, and then you have to have a free slot. So that's a thing. Crocolore, I mean, it's an even fight-ish, but it's not in our favor all that much, honestly. I'm aware. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if you were. All right, so we're gonna let Kricketot die here. That's fine. I don't want to get Yawn down, and I knew he was just gonna kill. It wouldn't have mattered what he used. Chingling can probably fight this a little better. Let's Eerie Spell this. There we go, and Incinerate's going down. Okay, we got tons of damage on him. So Chingling did his job, because the Crocolore is the bigger threat. And that way Vulpix can deal with this. I have that option right here to catch an Inkata. Okay, there you go, yeah, perfect. Infernal, gone. Easy, Crocolore's gone. All right, so we dealt with that. We get big XPs. Confuse Ray is, I actually looked this up just yesterday. I wanted to see why it was I was never confusing people, why confusion was never sticking. It's only a 33% chance now. I thought it was 50 this whole time. It really is kind of obnoxious if that's the case, but that's fine. I'll Incinerate. That's fine. Spark, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Arctivish. Oh, okay. I might just Clauncher. I might just Clauncher this. We eat that up. Energy Ball's gonna do work. It's gonna do work. Get that thing. Get it done. There we go. All right, Arctivish is the thing, so I'm gonna have to remember that because Clauncher can deal with that very well. That's awesome, and we didn't have the level to deal with that either. Reflect, perfect, get rid of Tackle. Reflect is decent, I'll take it. Wattrel, now this one. Diglett, okay, there we go. Spark. My thing is, I outspeed him. I have to hit all three of these, I think. We're really low level. We only added 2. Okay, perfect. Diglett deals with that, so that's awesome. Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet beats Flail. I'm taking that. Aqua Jet's okay. So that's fine. We got Foul Play. Who is our worst attacker? Vulpix is not, but it would use the opponent's attack stat, which actually could be good for that. I just want to see what we got. We have Morning Sun. Infernal Parade. May also leave them with a burn. It's double if the target has a status. So Infernal Parade actually is really good because it can set itself up. So I guess technically it's better than Foul Play in that regard. I don't really need Foul. I'll take this. I'll just get our Chingling back to get that luck back because we really need our luck. And I don't think we can deal with that. I think we're going to get this out. Vulpix still kind of doing a lot of our setup, or doing a lot of our sweeping right now. So we're going to do what we can with this thing. And we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Should I get a Quick Claw for Shedinja? Quick Claw is amazing. Quick Claw is one of the best items in the game. So yeah, absolutely. Anytime you get a Quick Claw, give it to a Mon that is like medium to slow in terms of speed. Get it for that, because it is an amazing item. Clauncher's probably got good defense, right, when it evolves? 88. It's actually not that great. It's not that great. Then do I have a defensive Mon at all? Kricketot doesn't feel like it would be. Yeah. Cricket, whoa! Why is this base stat total so light? What's going on here? Like, what does it get that makes it good? Maybe Cricketune is horrible and I should probably not use this thing. I think I'm gonna need to carry that. That's horrible stat pool. Like, what is it about Kricketot that makes it amazing? I'm not sure. Clauncher is our best defender right now just because nobody's defending very well. So, ooh, actually 75. We're pretty close. We really are. I'll put this on Clauncher. I'll put it on Clauncher. But I needed a good defensive Mon, and Herdier honestly might be a good capture here. It might be decent for our team, and get rid of the Kricketot. Intimidate, that's fine. Doesn't matter for me. Moonblast should do some damage. It actually did just enough that I think it works. If he crits me, he shouldn't kill me. I'm Moonblasting again. There we go. Perfect. Retaliate can do the work, though. Ooh. Retaliate is actually getting really close to killing me. I'm not very pleased with this, but I'm going to try to catch. I'm going to throw a Great. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now I want to see what his stat pool is, because I feel like he might be good at defense. 90 defense is pretty decent, actually. That's not bad. I'll put the Stoutland on our team. This is fine. Cricketune can go. There we go. Easy, easy. We need that thing gone. I like that I can learn Will-O-Wisp. I'm not going to bother just yet, but I'm going to keep that in mind for the final boss, because that's good. We need more options like that. Diglett wants Bulldoze. That is good. It's not as good as Headlong Rush, not even by a long shot. And Mudslap kind of does a lot more for us, honestly, because we have the Headlong. I'm going to keep what we got. This is fine. Chingling wants Last Resort. That's better than Wrap, sure. It's great. It's a lot of damage. Like, it's really good. We'll get the Super Pot. No, actually, do we need it? I think I might just need a potion or even just heal up. Never mind. I'll just get a Pokey. I don't even need that because that's fine. Because we're not fighting a trainer coming up. So I'll just Morning Sun. He does a lot of damage. He really does. Are we Sunny? We're not Sunny Day. It's just Morning Sun. It's just Morning Sun that's doing it. Bite, that's fine. I'm Morning again. Get it all back. Retaliate's gonna hurt. We can kill him now. Oh! Uh-oh, I don't think we can. I don't think we can. I think Vulpix dies here. That's not good. Here, we'll get Herdier to die, and then I think we can deal with this with Claunch. I think Claunch can deal with this. Herdier can go down. That's fine. And that way we actually have Mons that we I don't really think I need to keep the Herdier, honestly. A spoiler alert, I don't think he's really that amazing. So we'll get this out. We will... Armor Cannon is... Use the... Oh, it lowers my stats. I'm just gonna Rev Dance. That's fine. Oh, flinch, come on. Come on! He just shut me right down. All right, Chingling, deal with this. Actually, why did I send this thing out? Here, I'm just gonna throw a ball. Ugh, there we go, just deal with it. Just so much easier that way. I'll send that home, that's fine. I don't think I'm gonna keep even the one I have, so I'm not too concerned about it. So Potion, we're gonna heal this up. Vulpix, I need to heal up now with the Super, because it has no more stuff left. I could have gotten it more with the Ether, but I'm not going to bother with that. We just need more XP generation. And I'm going to keep Chingling it, actually. I'm going to Eerie. Let's see what happens. Should do the damage. It didn't quite do the damage. Let's Alluring. Let's Alluring. It should do something. There we go. Eat it up. Goodbye. And Hoot Hoot gets Defog, which actually is a really decent move in competitive play. But in this game... I'm not quite sure that's the case, so I'm not going to bother with it just yet. Like, we don't have a lot of hazards we deal with. I know that when you find the Garbodor, the G-Max Garbodor, that can cause hazards, but otherwise, I'm not too concerned. I'll Elixir on the Vulpix. And we got the... Oh, Furfru's going to be so difficult to deal with. Vulpix is our best Mon right now, so we'll see what we can do. I'm going to Incinerate that berry. That's the first thing. There we go. Oh, he still gets the special attack boost? Oh no, it's because I got rid of a bar though, I think, isn't it? I should kill here then. I should be fine. That's fine. Furfru's gone. We've got all of its forms. I'm cool. I'm good with that. Entrainment is not quite that good. I'm fine with this. Oh god, no, oh no, really? Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, the dog, they're all pretty difficult, honestly. All of the forms of that. I don't know if they have different stats, But when I see that one, I kind of get, that's the same thing as Lopunny when you go into 20 and you're like, this is really, really, really powerful for this level bracket. All of them kind of remind me of the Miltank. Burmy, does this evolve into anything that I really care about is the question, because I could incinerate that, but I don't think I want to just yet, do I? Because I have the Herdier up here. I'm probably not keeping this thing. It doesn't really do much for us. It does a little bit for the defense, but it's not great at that. So I might want a better defender. And I don't know what Burmy comes into. I'm just going to check it out real quick. I'm going to see what Burmy evolves into. Burmy. Just see what it is. Is this Leavanny, actually? This might be. Wormadam or Mothim. Oh, never mind. I just want to see what Mothim is. I know it's cool. It's very goofy looking. It's very, like, cartoony. They're not really that great, though. I'm cool with this. I'll just incinerate it. I'll just annihilate this thing. So there we go. We annihilated a Citrus Berry, too. Ah, that's so good. XP All is amazing. You need at least 3 of these going through to actually keep your Mons at level. Genesect does have Shift Gear, but I don't know what its drive moves are. I have no idea. Shift Gear is, I forget what that does. Oh my goodness. Tell me what that does again. I have no idea. I keep forgetting that one. Wormadam, super easy to deal with. I've already caught this one, and it's 4 times. We got this. It's gone. Easy, easy, easy. Baby Doll Eyes. No, we don't need that. Sucker Punch is pretty good, though. Sucker Punch beats Mud Slap. Attack and speed up, that's what it was. You're right. Like, it's 1 attack, 2 speed stages. Yeah, never mind. That's what it is. Perfect. I do like it. I do like it. Wants to learn Air Slash. That's better than Peck. I'll take it. That's fine. All right, we'll take a... I don't really need the X speed at this point. I'll take the Pokies. Grimer is good, actually. Grimer's decent special wall. We already have that with our Vulpix, actually, is our special wall. But he is a decent special wall, and I could get some stats out of this, actually. I'm going to Incinerate. Sticky Hold, that's fine. Oh, of course he gets that. Pokey. We'll just try to catch him. There we go. Maybe if we got some stats out of that, that would be nice. Honestly, those are weird. Like, that stat distribution is weird for a Grimer. I'm not going to keep him on the team. I don't think he's too big a deal, and I'm glad that we got our Noctowl, so we finally get an Evolve. But I want, actually, you know what I really want? Is I want a Weezing. If I can get a Weezing, that's a really good defensive mon. Hi, Speary. I think it's Spearia. Tell me if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and maybe you can phonetics me if I'm doing it wrong. Spearia. My rival is Quaxly, not that bad. Yeah, Quaxly's not the worst. It's a fighting type, so you at least resist some of its stuff, you know? Well, when it fully evolves as a fighting type. So that's not too bad. X special attack doesn't hurt. I think that's fine. I'm going to heal him up, and then I think that's fine. I'll take the X special attack. I've got a lot of Pokies, so this is fine. We can bop this thing, and I can speed it. Spuria. Oh, or Spearia. Okay. I think that's probably the one I'll go with, is Spearia. Don't worry, I sometimes forget to. No, not a problem. Yeah, I think I'll go with Spearia. I think that works a lot better for the way that I visualize that name. That's fine. Extra Sensory is a really good move. I have some really decent moves already. Honestly, Moonblast is probably better. I need Flamethrower. Infernal Parade is cool. I like this one. I really don't want to get rid of Extra Sensory, but I think it's kind of a thing. Alright, so Ghost is good against Ghost and Psychic, correct? I think that's it. Psychic is good against Fighting and Poison, and that's it. I'll keep what I got. Good news, your rival has Unova Bird. Oh, what is that? I forget which one that is, actually. Extra Sensory. We don't need that just yet. Clauncher will take Smackdown, won't he? Actually, his moves are good. We have all the egg moves for this thing almost. Smackdown's not good enough. I want that extra speed. I feel like I'm better with this. And we'll get the rare candy. I'll put that on. Diglett is 25, I want to say. 26. Oh, I was so close. It's like I don't even know Gen 1. Okay, never mind. Clauncher, I have no idea when this thing evolves. It evolves at 37. That's going to be a bit away. Okay, never mind. And Chingling evolves probably through some item that I don't know of. Friendship. Okay, Friendship. That's fine. We can actually get this. So I can get the Chingling. I can actually bring that out and start doing some work with it. Flare is actually pretty okay for us. A female wild Combi. Yes, I never find those in the wild. I think I only got my female Combi because of an egg. I never, ever, ever find those in the wild. We will just incinerate this because it's going to be so easy. And I'll bite it, actually. Perfect. These two are actually really well designed for this, the team that we're fighting here. Side beam, that's fine. We deal with it. Perfect. So that was quicker than I thought it would be. Play rough is not bad to have. And I'm going to put that instead of work up. I don't think I need that. I could have gotten rid of tackle, actually. That would have been better. Citrus berry, I'm going to put that on the Ching, and Ching can start doing some work. After this, of course. Actually, if Chingling can come out and fight this, that would be decent, because the breeder chooses the mons that you're least friendly with. So that might actually be pretty worth it. Noctowl, Herdier, and Clauncher. Ooh, okay, that's my question. I don't know which one would be the best. Let's check them out. So we're going to be fighting fairies. I don't think this is very great. Noctowl is... it's okay. It's evolved at least. And Clauncher is also kind of okay. I feel like one of those, like between Noctowl and Clauncher, those are probably the ones, but Herdier might have the best stats overall. I'll give, and Herdier's also hurt, never mind. I'll get the Clauncher out there because I think the Clauncher might be the best, and he does take some hits. Let's go for it. This shouldn't be too tough at this level. We're gonna rev dance. Just do some revving right off the bat. Ooh, he's got Thunder Punch, of course. They have a lot of coverage, actually. Never mind. I shouldn't have been super surprised about that. Togepi, Rev Dance seems to be our best move. Ancient Power, that doesn't... I was going to say that that wouldn't be that bad, but he got the boost, and that's the thing. And he got the Ancient Power there. There we go. So we at least killed that. I think we have to get a crit here in order to kill this. I can Armor Cannon, because I'm pretty sure I outspeed, and then Energy Ball, honestly. I can do what I need to do. I can do that. That might work. Oh, he's faster. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm faster now. Okay, perfect. Okay, that happened. Well, I guess we win. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. So Clauncher put in the numbers. Clauncher did the work, and we get a Soothe Bell out of the mix. We get a ton of eggs, though, so that's fine. It's Brave, sadly, but hey, it works instead of Ladybug. Oh, yeah. Brave is... I find that Brave is one of those natures that I never want to use, even on high attack mons. Like, even if I have a... let's say like I have a, what is it, a Rhyhorn. I don't want Brave on that. I always want it to not have the speed debuff, because even against the things that would be faster than, naturally, like something's 25 speed is going to be faster, I still want it to outspeed those things, you know? It's always one of those things with me. All right, so I have a Soothe Bell. I'm going to put that on the Chingling because I need friendship. I need big friendship with this. 5 and 5. Perfect. I'll get Chingling out there. We'll see if he can beat a Watchog. Torch Song is a guaranteed boost, so I'll take it. Of course. Of course. All right, that's fine. Can I... Oh, now he's confused and asleep. At this point, I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to send out the... Vulpix. There we go. Perfect. No, I didn't want him to die just yet. And that seemed like a pretty big deal to put him in there against. And I still get the friendship, so that's fine. So we'll deal with that. Extra sensory on Noctowl is not bad. I'll get rid of Psybeam. Perfect. Oh, we evolve already. All it took was one. Perfect. I'll take it. Actually, that shiny Chime looks really decent. I like it because it's almost like ghostly and spectral in and of itself. That's really cool looking. All right, so we're putting another Soothe Bell. We're going to put that on the Vulpix right here. I was looking for that. Coughing. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted so badly. All right. Chimey can technically do super effective, but I'm going to send Herdier because we're dealing with this thing with the mon it's replacing. So Retaliate, that's fine, that's damage. I'll start throwing right now. There we go, perfect. And it's really good stats too. It has bad HP, but that's about it. Naughty is a fine stat boost for, or a fine nature for it, because I don't want anything to infringe upon that defense. That defense is why we bring it. So we'll take this along. I'm going to get rid of the Herdier, and that way we only have one normal type, and we have a poison type now too. So that's so good. Ultra Ball, perfect. Wormadam, deal with this with the Vulpix, easy. Easy, easy, easy. I'm starting to evolve these mons, which is making my team a little bit stronger, a little bit more solid. Flamethrower too, perfect. That's so good, because Vulpix is it's basically, because it hasn't evolved, it's actually low enough level that it's starting to get the moves earlier. So that's really decent. And we get the Doug Trio. And we get the Doug Trio. And we get Sand Tomb, which, nah, we don't get Sand Tomb. It's fine. Heal Bell heals all the party's Pokemon. That's actually not bad. As far as this, though, I feel like Last Resort... Oh, we got a bad attack nature. Never mind. Last Resort might be bad, actually. I'll take the Heal Bell. I'll take the Heal Bell. That gets rid of statuses on everything. And actually, in this game, it has a weird sort of, like, extra usage because it's a gauntlet round. So it's actually pretty decent. We'll take the Pokey because it doesn't matter. This is going to be easy. Varoom is actually good, though, for defense, too, isn't it? I'll keep the Vulpix out. This is fine. There we go. And Iron Head doesn't matter. It's fine. I'll just try to throw. Easy. All right, not bad stats, too. Wow. And we get Jolly, which is actually a good nature for him. 90 and 119. Actually, I'm kind of considering this because he has much more speed and we can save that for our poison run. But also Revavroom feels like a very good poison run mon. Like a really good poison option. Never mind. I'm going to let the Varoom go home because I want that for poison. Because poison and ice, those are the two runs I want to build for. And I don't want to run out of mons before we get to that point. Like really good ones that can actually cover a lot of stuff. And we really have the immunity to poison, obviously, but steel gives so many defenses that are usually kind of looked over and not, they're like forgotten about on poison mons. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep that for that. Timber, obviously we can deal with this. Chimey should be able to do the work now. Alluring Voice, I'll just bop it. Like Timber's not that scary defensively. So there we go. Citrus Berry is fine. We don't need anything in the 40s. I'm not too concerned. I'll put this on the Vulpix. Easy. Rhyhorn is so good. Rhyhorn is one of my favorites. Dugtrio can annihilate him, I'm pretty sure, though. Clauncher can do it. Actually, Clauncher does way more work. I'll just Rev Dance. This is gonna annihilate this dude. Yeah, he's no special defense. Like, there's no way he's not dying to that. Rare Candy? Sure, let's put that on Vulpix. Because Vulpix is still our best guy. Clauncher can get out of there. Dugtrio can get in there and do some work because we outspeed 100%, and this thing cannot take that. It cannot live through that. And we do not need Takedown. Nobody needs Takedown. Takedown and Slam are kind of the moves I always ignore no matter what. Pokeball, fine, perfect. And the Cop, of course. Man, he's just monitoring the situation and like running out and battling children as well. It's just what he does. Anyway, that thing's gone. Dugtrio does his job. Dugtrio's a really good attacker, so Slam is better than nothing. However, everything else is better than Slam in my opinion. Like, even if you have Tackle, at least you can land it, you know? Slam is horrible. I'm not a fan of Slam at all. Self-destruct, I am a fan of self-destructing. And also we have Smokescreen with that too, so that's gonna be really good. That's gonna be decent for the final boss. Uproar, we don't need this, we're fine. Uproar is not necessary. We can actually deal with this too, can't we? Yeah, there's no way it outspeeds. There's no way it outspeeds. Dugtrio's super fast. Okay, Coughing getting Sludge Bomb already. Well, we'll replace that. That's really decent. Imprison, this is the one. Oh yeah, if they know any move that we know, then they don't get to use it. That's not that great. I don't like that. So there we go. Easy, easy. Another Citrus Berry. I'll just give this to Diglett. Dugtrio is not that great for it. I'll give it to the Chime, honestly. I could give it to the Tank too, but I'm not too concerned. Magneton, he can have Levitate, can't he? I'll check it out. Nope, he doesn't. Perfect. I wasn't sure if he did. I didn't know if he had Levitate, but I feel like he might get it at some point. We got better moves. We're fine. A Dugtrio that doesn't get Dig, you know? Swords Dance on this might be really decent. Actually, no, it isn't. Because we looked at it and we're better special attackers. Swords Dance is not that good with this. Noctowl wants Uproar. That's not bad. That beats Echo Voice. There we go. Perfect. Because Uproar is just like base 90 instead of having to wait for it. We'll see what we got. Sure. So we got an Elegem. This one always to me looked like the shiny, but apparently it's just a different color scheme. So every time I see it, I'm thinking maybe I got a shiny there. I did not. All right, that's fine. Bulbasaur, super cool. I still haven't beat the game with Bulbasaur, by the way. Snover, I have beaten Fire Red, or not Fire Red, Heart Gold with this. That was horrible. It was a horrible run. All right, I believe Vonnie also has Victory Dance. Oh, wow, really? Not too bad. I feel like you spec'd that one out pretty well. Skrelp is a weird mon, by the way. I feel like that's one of those mons that it has one thing that it does well, but because it does something well that isn't that great, it doesn't actually do anything, you know? I'll take the egg voucher, that's fine. We can probably spend a few. I'll get the Clauncher in there, and we're gonna spend some of those. So let's go in here. We have a few, yeah, that's fine. I tend to do dailies on the side, so you'll notice that sometimes I just have these ribbons here, or sometimes have these vouchers, I should say. I'll go shinies with this time. Usually I don't, so I figure I'll probably play around with it a little bit and just get some shiny stuff. If we can. It's 1 in 64, but, you know, it's basically the logic of the real lottery. If you don't play, you don't win. Don't worry, I don't play. So I never win, but thankfully I always save the $4 or $6. Rare Candy, Takedown, look at that. We'll get the Rare Candy, that's fine. Vulpix because it pushes us past the cap, so we at least have a little bit more power there. And what was it? Doug Trio deals with this. Perfect. Yeah, we'll just headlong this. So we should get our 37 real soon here. It should be decent. We should be able to evolve that thing. And it's, yeah, we're at 36. We're so close with the Clauncher. So I'm going to take the Nugget because there's nothing else there. Machoke Excadrill is actually a really decent setup match. Doug Trio's not going to appreciate that, I don't think. I think that Clauncher actually deals with that because he deals with the Excadrill so well because of the water. And the Machoke is... Coughing technically can handle that, but Chime or Noctowl are better. I think this is better. So we'll Rev Dance this, we'll get him out of here, and I will just... I'm gonna go straight for the Eerie. Just do what we can. That's fine, the Sandstorm, who cares? Machoke's gone, so they don't get a move there. Clauncher gets the evolution. I want to see what this looks like. Actually, that looks really zany. I do like that. I do like the Clawitzer and the shiny there. I feel like that's actually way better than the original. I gotta see the other shinies just to see if I have a comparison here, but I think that one might be the best one. Just by my limited knowledge, I love that look. That's amazing. And I love just the one giant claw being basically all you see other than the little shrimp tail there. It's so good, it's so good. All right, Coughing's evolving too. Excellent, so we get everything. And we got Galarian Weezing. Oh, that's so good. Okay, this is a fairy type, so this is perfect. Later on, I'll replace Rock Axe with Victory Dance at the end game. That makes sense, yeah. I feel like the end game, you kind of have to change your entire moveset. Like, it's a good thing to just start buying a ton of different mushrooms and just go for gold on that. Double hit. Smoke Screen's probably better than double hit, honestly. It's not that great. So that's fine. So we got ourselves a Weezing and we get the Firestone. Everything's evolving this turn. Everything. This is perfect. I want to see what Ninetales looks like. I bet you it's just orange, but if you change it up, they did too. Wow. That's actually really beautiful. Just the simplicity of it and the little accents on the tail. That really does it. That's amazing. Okay, I like that. All right, so we'll go Dig Trio. Can just bop the... Oh, I don't have any more. I'll Triple Axe. That's fine. Oh, it missed the third one, which might have done the damage. And of course he gets the poison. Of course he gets the poison. Triple Axe again. There we go. Perfect. That's fine. He's gone. So the poison's going to do a little, but Doug Trio doesn't have a lot of HP to lose, so it's fine. I'll get the U-Ball. And we're on to the final here. Gym Leader Chuck. Now, Doug Trio's gonna die probably, but I can still Triple Axe if I want to here. Do some damage. Big damage. Strength 100% would have killed me, yeah. I mean, I got the poison damage on me too. Weezing deals with the whole team. So we don't have any fairy moves, but we are double resisted to fighting. And that's super cool. I'm gonna sludge everything on this team. That's actually kind of fine. I'm cool with that. Let's sludge him again. Scald, that sucks, but we still do the damage, and I can swap out to the Claw to take that Scald, and now he dies. So there we go. Poliwrath is gone, so that's a pretty easy one. I like Toxic, but not for now. This is fine. We'll go with Rev Dance. Throat Chop, ooh, is a crit. If that's a crit, then I'm fine. I'm good. Let's just deal with this. Just get him out of here. Noctowl wants Roost. Yes, he does. Reflect, Extrasensory. I do like the coverage, honestly, but Uproar is not that big a deal. I think I would just use Air Slash in like 85% of the situations, and Extrasensory on the other couple. So that's fine. Primeape, he's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna Rev Dance. Oh, I lived through it. Perfect. Okay, so I can Rev Dance and Aqua Jet kill. Perfect. Okay, and Machoke, I don't think I outspeed him now. That's fine. But Galarian Weezing can handle everything he does, so it doesn't matter. So there we go, get him out of here. That was decent. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I like that we have a fairy type now. This is actually a pretty decent team. It's come together pretty solidly. So not too bad, not too bad. So Emolga. Oh, I also didn't notice your message before. I'll likely replace Victory Dance with Razor Leaf due to I just need damage now. Yeah, I didn't notice that one at the start there. Absolutely, yeah, that's what I noticed. I feel like type coverage first, and then once you get to the point where you've stabilized and your mons are all about the right level, then you can get away with like specializing in this thing. But normally it's just to start with, you got to do some damage. So Emolga, Doug Trio can deal with this, I guess. That's fine. Actually, we totally can. We got Triple Axe. What am I talking about? Oh, he paralyzed me. The one thing that I really don't like is that you can get static even if you're a mon that normally couldn't be paralyzed. So that's kind of a thing. Psybeam we've already got. I think actually at this point I'm getting the X special defense because we're coming up to the rival. So that's fine. We got a worker. That's perfect. I'm cool with this. I think that he's probably going to be faster, right? That's gonna hurt. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Doug Trio ate it up like a champion. That's good. Okay, that's decent. Earth Power is not that good for us because Headlong Rush is physical. That's the big thing. So that's fine. We need more Headlongs. I know that we need more of those. Poniard, he might do the work. I'm kind of scared of him. Dark and Steel. What resists it? Ninetales? Probably, actually, right? Yeah, we should be fine. Ironhead, that's fine. We're perfect. Flamethrower kills this thing. Annihilates it. Easy, easy, easy. And we have enough moves to cover, so we're good. So I think at this point, I'll just get the free Super Pot and just heal up the Doug Trio. There we go. We get him ready. Another Emolga. These things. At least we're paralyzed, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, come on. Acrobatics from an Emolga is mean, too. Let's see here. Who can eat this hit? Weezing can eat it. But my problem is he immediately goes for a Spark. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't want to take one of those, but we didn't get paralyzed. Perfect. Okay, there we go. That thing's gone. I think this thing is probably pretty decent. Yeah, it's 428 base stat total. It's actually a decent mon. I don't really want it on the team, though, just because we have a lot of what we need. Actually, you know what? We could get rid of Noctowl because we would cover that that electric as well, which would give us water because we kind of have Clawitzer for that, but not really anything else. I'm not sure about that. They're both about the same though, but these stats are terrible. I'm good with this. This is fine. This is fine. We'll do what we got here. Knock off, really decent move. Chimey can learn it, but I'm good with all the movesets we have actually. I'll just get a Super Pot and just heal up Doug Trio again because the poor thing is getting bodied constantly. So we'll get him out there. Poor guy. And Ninetales can do support, I guess, because it's fine. We can just do stuff. I'm probably faster than Ampharos even now. We're gonna Flamethrower this guy. There we go. I am faster than both of them, actually. Luxray's not super fast. I forgot about that. Clawitzer wants Aura Sphere. Yes, he might, actually. That's 80 power fighting. Fighting is good against like 5 things. Grass is not good against a huge amount, but it's good against water, which is actually helpful for us. And Aqua Jet is kind of a decent move, honestly. I kind of want to keep what we got. Oh, I kind of want to keep what we got. Technoblast is an 84 for Genesect. I gotta look up what that does. I've never heard of that. Technoblast Pokey. Let's see what it does. Damage dealing, yeah, it's 120 power, 100 accuracy. Wow. With no secondary effects. That's a little powerful, yeah. That's decent. Maybe that's why he's actually pretty decent, because he's got that move. I'll get rid of the Aura Sphere. It kind of sucks to not have, honestly, because it's good against so much stuff. And Double Edge we don't need. Never mind. We're fine here. So this is perfect. Spark, that's fine. Headlong Rush should kill if Flamethrower doesn't. Should do the damage if Flamethrower didn't, but I think Flamethrower was guaranteed. It's special though. Oh yes, that's true, yeah. Yeah, Noctowl wants to learn Moonblast. Ooh. I'm taking this instead of Extra Sensory. Moonblast is better. I want to keep our Reflect just to give us defensive boost. And of course I want to keep the others because they're good moves. And we don't need this because Psychic deals with poison and fighting. We already deal with fighting, and poison is, oh my goodness. We have answers to that. We're fine with that. We have answers to poison, so we're good. Like we could just send our Doug Trio to deal with it. So that's fine. So I want to get this thing ready. I'm going to actually get rid of that. I usually don't buy full heals, but I'm going to do that. And I'm going to Super Pot on the Ninetales and on the Weezing. I think that's a good idea. And we'll just take this... Mudshot is not the greatest, actually. I'll just take the free pot and just heal up the Ninetales fully. So this is fine. This is what we wanted against the Skeledirge. It's perfect. We're way faster than him. He could go to his bird. He could go to his bird. I'm triple axing. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna hurt so bad. Oh, never mind. We're fine. Headlong. He just stayed in. That is not the move that I would have made. Okay, I'll take it. EQ as well. All right. EQ versus Headlong Rush. I think I want to go EQ for the power points, honestly, because Headlong is really powerful, but EQ is just good enough to deal with stuff, and honestly, we don't get any deficits for that. So I'm going this way. Belch. Belch is good if you got berries. We don't have any berries. We're fine. We have nothing that picks stuff up for us. Triple Axe. I'm outspeeding. I should do the damage. There we go. This thing's gone. Easy, easy, easy. The last one was one hit, too. Heal Pulse. Restores the target's HP by up to half of its max. Yeah, this one is scary because you can actually heal your opponent. So I'm not going to bother with that one just yet. That's only good for doubles. We don't want to deal with an Arctivish, but Claw handles this dude. We know he handles this dude, and I am very slow, but I'm not as slow as an Arctivish. Really? Ooh. Okay, that's fine. Aqua Jet. It heals him. Oh, that's so cool. Well, it's a good thing we know now because we don't have any real worry right now. So that's fine. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Noctowl, I don't want Hypnosis. It's a really bad move. Armor Cannon should do some work to this dude. Do I handle what he does back to me? I think so. Okay, I just kill him. Perfect. All right, that Scarlet and Violet water starter gets goddamn wing attack. Yeah, it's a thing. Okay, so that was perfect. That was super easy. And we got 11 eggs. I'll see what we got. That's fine. Pidgey, that's fine. We got almost a maxed out Pidgey. Corsola. The up attack, I think, is good for it. Flittle has another. Okay, that's fine. We're getting some stat gains. We're getting some decent stats. Not getting any egg moves right now. Not getting any shinies, but that's fine. That's okay. And Ferroseed. I like Ferrothorn so much. Ferrothorn is a really cool grass type. And we got Ceaseless Edge finally, so that's decent. Torchic, we've beaten the game with. Rockruff, I want to try this at some point. And Cherubi, I don't really care about Cherubi. I feel like that's kind of like some people's favorite Mon. I don't care about Cherubi at all. I really, really don't. Sharpbeak is so cool right now. And that's fine, we'll take this. We'll put this on the Noctowl, definitely could use it. This is a bad area for Noctowl and for Claw, actually. But at least Dugtrio can deal with most of this, and Weezing, I guess? I mean, we don't have great options other than that, so that's fine. We'll EQ. Actually, no, we do have a great option. We need Noctowl. That's fine, because we'll EQ and kill everything. We didn't kill the Belly Bolt. Ooh. Don't kill me. Oh, the Noctowl got hurt. All right, that's fine. I'll Triple Axe, and I will Air Slash. That's fine. We would hit with something. We're guaranteed to hit with something, so that's fine. We'll do some damage. Candy Jar is a not bad option. I'll take it. We deal with this dude. Oh no, I didn't want a Triple Axe. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He doesn't do enough. Sucker Punch. Howl. I'll Sucker again. There we go. Doesn't matter because we still hit him. There we go. Zinc is Special Defense, which is Ninetales. Perfect. We're building up our Mons. That's the really good thing. All right, I'll keep these out. I will EQ because it's really good, and I will just Moonblast whatever lives, you know? I pointed to the den like I knew that thing was going to live if anything did. But neither one did. It was just, they were annihilated. So special attack, not that big a deal. Light Screen, I was hoping Noctowl could learn that because I could make that my wall guy. But we can't. We'll just get the Lepon, the Dugtrio. And Luxray. I mean, I'm just throwing Earthquakes all over the place now because I can. It's just so easy to clean this area up with a Dugtrio. It's so fast. And I could get X speed for even faster, but I think honestly at this point, just Pokeball it. Just do Pokies, that's fine. Raichu. We might even kill this thing doubly. Let's try it. Oh, not enough, not enough. Iron Tail's gonna hurt. Defense, that's fine. We outspeed, we kill. Perfect. So Raichu is gone, 5 eggs. We won't skip them, we'll see what we have. Alolan, that's nice. Good news, got your Leavanny at level 21. Oh, very decent. Stone Axe as well, that's awesome. Okay, there we go. Arctozolt, I love this thing. He looks so goofy. And Veluza, that's fine, just good stats. Ralts, one of my favorites. Probably my favorite Gen 3, honestly. And Tinkatink, okay, that's fine. I don't really, like, I used it, I have no real attachment to it, you know? I can take it or leave it. But absolutely, yeah, good job. Decent. Porygon Z, we beat the game with this. It was not that good after we got it, but it's okay. I'll get Chimey in there to deal with this. I don't really have any options for this, so that's fine. We'll just Torch Song it. Just do some damage. Wait a minute. Oh, Special Rose. Okay, I thought it said it fell. That would have been bad. So that's gone. Easy. Clawitzer wants Bounce. Really, he doesn't. We'll go with a Salac Berry on, I guess, Ninetales, because it's not quite fast. Is Triple Axle a slash move? No, it's not. Triple Axle is just, I think it's just a hit. It shouldn't be a slash move. If it is, it's weird and it probably shouldn't be working that way. I feel like it's just like leaps and sort of like backflips and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. The Luring Voice should kill this. Yeah, Malamar's not that good. Not against, oh, I'm not +2 anymore. Where'd that go? Oh, never mind, I'm fighting somebody, never mind. I'm fighting a trainer, that's what it is. We're in the 60s. I didn't even pay attention to the trainer thing. I immediately zoomed over to chat and didn't even pay attention. Torch Song should kill this. We're fine. Chimey's just doing the work. Chimey's got this. And Skrelp Eerie Song kills this, so perfect. Easy. I have arrived, well, welcome. Yeah, we are just doing whatever today. So we basically just chose a bunch of mons and just decided to hop right in. Awesome that we got the XP all. I can show you very quickly what we got. We got Chimey, Noctowl, Clawitzer, a Weezing, a Ninetales, and a Dugtrio. We started with Doug, Ninetales, Claw, and Chime. And then we just caught these two along the way to kind of fill out some roster. But that's kind of what we got so far. Not too bad a team, all things considered. Chimey's gonna bop this dude. Get him out of here. I like that it's got the same sound as Sing. It's kind of cool. So Dream Eater, no, because we don't want to use Hypnosis. Hypnosis is terrible. Dream Eater would be a good move if it wasn't for the sake of, yeah, Clawitzer, yes, exactly. If it wasn't for the sake of, like, having to put them to sleep, you know? XP, great. I have no attachment to any of these rewards. I'll just take the Great Balls, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Flare Grunts, easy, easy. Mighty Talonflame. Chimey's actually not bad here because we can deal with that and we can Moonblast it too. Flail, that's not going to do anything. We're outspeeding this. This Mighty End is not doing anything at all. And Noctowl's not going to do anything either. Now, Fissure is an interesting move, but it's pretty much, like, I find it borderline useless in this game. So it's one of those things, you know? So I should Torch Song, I should Air Slash. There we go. That's fine, he outspayed, that's good. We deal with that. I don't have that Pavilion. Darn, it doesn't. Yeah, I feel like Triple Axle is definitely not. If it was Triple Axe, well, maybe, but yeah, the Axle part kind of gets there. So Eerie Song, actually, I'm just gonna Torch Song again, never mind. I'll just Torch Song and Air Slash, because he doesn't kill me. Like, this Talonflame is not doing anything to our team. So that should be easy to deal with. And then if we got the boost, we would get the boost. It would be nice. Muddy Water, no thanks. I do like Muddy Water as a move, but it's just too inaccurate. We kind of need the, what are they? The wide lenses. We need enough wide lenses to make it work, and we don't have them. So maybe later on I'll learn it back. Darn, it doesn't. Otherwise, Leavanny would have nuked most mons that don't resist ice. Yes, 100%. And ice is a really good offensive type. Defensively, it's kind of trashy, but offensively, it's amazing. We're going to Rare Candy up because we've got everything leveled up already. It's kind of incredible. And Chimey's kind of taking the spotlight, so we'll let him get a little bit more work in. So that's fine. We'll keep the Chimey. Noctowl can go for the Ninetales just to deal with that Clang. And I'll just Alluring Voice and get rid of the Girder. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy sweep. And just bop. Gone. We're at +2. Yeah, there's no way. Memory Mush, really cool. I can see kind of what these guys could have had. I didn't really lose out on anything. Like, Sky Attack? I could use that. No, we're not using that. Weezing I want to see, actually. Because Weezing might have, it has Heat Wave, which is really decent, actually. Aromatic Mist, what is this? Raises the SPDEF of an ally by using a mysterious... Okay, never mind. It's cooler sounding than it actually turned out to be. User attacks by emitting steam. This may also confuse. That's cool. I like that. I think I'm getting that because we need a fairy move. So that's actually decent. So Strange Steam, and I want Heat Wave, but we just can't fill out the roster with it. Rabbit, rate the team in PokéRogue. Charizard, Melmetal, Palafin, Hisuian, Arcanine, Hisuian, Zoroark, Pawmot. Now, what rating scale are we using? That's the question. I feel like, all right, Charizard is definitely A tier, at least. Melmetal, I've never used. Palafin, I love that mon. Even though I don't know if it's amazing, I was doing a daily with it, and it crushed the whole daily, so it's amazing. Hisuian Arcanine is the Rock Fire. I don't like that one at all. Hisuian Zoroark is just awesome. And Pawmot was a weird, like, it kind of did some crazy work in my fighting run, so I'm not too upset about that one. But if we were just like grading on an A to F scale, probably like a B+ in my opinion. I feel like just because I don't know what Melmetal does, I can't rate that one. But Hisuian Arcanine, I did not like that one. I really didn't think he was that great. Melmetal, a goddamn pure steel wall. Oh, if that's the case, maybe. The rating scale is from absolutely stupid to insanely awesome. Let's go with baseline awesome on that one then. I'll go with baseline awesome. I've never used Melmetal. I've heard he's good. I don't think Arcanine really helps that team all that much, the Hisuian one, because that rock typing gives him another, well, I think he gives him 2 actually 4 times weaknesses, and he's slow, like he's not as fast. So he can't really take advantage of those 4 times weaknesses. I found that my Hisuian Arcanine was just terrible. But that was a me experience, you know? But the rest of them, yeah, Charizard dominated on our first gen run. Palafin was an amazing daily. Hisuian Zoroark is just good in general. Pawmot was a hidden gem. Like, I really thought that Pawmot would not do that much, and it kind of did some work. So, not too bad, not too bad. I gotta test out Melmetal though, because people have been talking about that for a while, and I've never used it in any situation. We're taking Strange Steam. We've been here this whole time, and I haven't even taken this move. I'm gonna get rid of Assurance. Easy choice. There we go. Hisuian Arcanine has the Quick Claw, Reckless, and Rockhead, and so many recoil moves and coverage. Oh, if that's all, if you've got all that stuff, then yes, actually you could make something work with that. Because Rockhead, the one that I knew about was Onyx, and its moves are pretty horrible. Like, it has Double Edge and Takedown. Those are its recoil moves, and not worth it at that point. Like, you just take the other one. Impressive, you're more powerful than you appear. Let's see the true extent of your energy. Okay, that's weird to say. Torch Song's not a bad move here, but Ghost is gonna hurt me. I think I need a Dark type here. Or, no, actually a Fairy type's not gonna help me. I think actually I need a Noctowl. That's fine. Perfect. Noctowl should do some work, because we eat the Shadow Claw. Then I'm gonna swap right away for a Steel type move, expecting it. Ninetales. There we go. Perfect. Playing him like a fiddle. Now we can destroy this, because now he's not defensive. Easy. This thing can't do a whole lot to me. Weezing can actually take a lot of it, I think. I was just seeing. I just wanted to check out my options there, just to be sure. But I think Weezing's fine. Sludge Bomb should do some work. That's fine. We should do damage. Oh, we done big damage. That's kind of incredible. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that he got cured. We killed it with this thing. So not too shabby. But yeah, your Hisuian Arcanine was definitely better than mine. So I'm going to say... it'll probably perform better in your hands than it would have in mine. I'm gonna get Ninetales out there. Ninetales can deal something to this. The defense drop kind of sucks. Honestly, we can't really do much of anything. Never mind, because the normal type is getting in the way. That's the biggest thing. Clawitzer can actually deal with this. That's fine. I shouldn't have swapped out so quickly. I'll Rev Dance him. Easy. Bop. Pyroar has no defense. Like, he's not a chance. Manectric. Oh, well, we could deal with that. Dugtrio covers this. Oh, it's time for an Earthquake. Easy sweep, and Dugtrio definitely outspeeds. I outspeed the Liepard too, but I kind of just want to get the... Dugtrio can probably eat this move. I'm going to just EQ. That's fine. Now, if he Sucker Punches and I Sucker Punch, I should be able to do it, right? I go first. Yes, because I beat his Sucker Punch because I'm faster. Okay, Tall Grass, I hope I get to jungle, but no map. Oh, really? I have the map very early, but I have done runs where I've gotten to like 180 before I got the map. It's just all luck-based. Yeah. Hope you get to jungle. It really is a thing. I don't know, I'm gonna check that up actually real quick, because I don't know if you can get to jungle unless you have the map. Isn't that the case? Or is that not it? You have to get to the ruins, I think is 50%, isn't it? Forest cave from Tall Grass. Tall Grass don't lead to the jungle. Oh no, it only leads to forest and cave. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I've got all the biomes open up here because I forget where everything is, so I always have to go there. So I'm just gonna see, where do you need to be to go to jungle? Either forest or dojo apparently leads to jungle. Those are the two. So if you can get to one of those, if you can just like loop around to the forest again, that'll probably get you closer. I'm assuming you wanted to go temple so you could go ancient ruins, but I'm not sure. Yes, but at least I can potentially head to jungle from where you are right now. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And jungle is just home to all the bugs, so that's the big thing. Ding, ding, ding. You've done well. Victory is yours. Perfect. Steel Wing is... do I need this? I don't think I'm good at it, actually. No, I'm definitely not. I need special moves. So I'll just take the rare candy, because we're over leveled already. And I will go for... We got 58 on that. I will go for 58 on the Dugtrio. That's fine. Easy. Dugtrio deals with this, but Ninetales is better at it. So I'm going to go Ninetales. Because just in case this thing had Sturdy, and I don't think it does get it, but just in case it had it, I didn't want to play those games. These are terrible items, so it's time for the Pokeball, because it'll at least do us some more work in the long run. In the long run. And Factory, I forget what the level 60 potential, level 70 will be. Melmetal is just eating all of Wolfric's attacks. It's also bulking up. Get ready for a Melmetal sweep. Yeah, okay. I feel like a lot of people have really endorsed Melmetal. I gotta check this thing out. I gotta see what it's capable of. PowerPoint up, very good idea. I will go for Morning Sun is a really good option. Any healing is a good option for it. I don't need it as much for EQ. I will not use it for Explosion. Eerie Spell actually is a really good option for it too. I didn't think about that because I've been afraid to use those because I don't have a lot of them. I'm gonna do Eerie Spell. There we go, Conk. I'm just gonna go into the Chime and use our newfound Eerie Spell and just deal with this. Annihilate the Kung because it has no specialty. Perfect. XP Charm, Air Cutter. Air Cutter 75, right? 60, never mind. I'll just get the XP Charm, that's fine. That's fine. Klefki, that's also fine. I'll just get the Ninetales out because nothing it does can hurt me. And there we go, perfect. I actually, you know what I want to do is I want to try to catch this. Let's just try to throw a couple because he can't do much. Like Ninetales is really good. This is fine. There we go, perfect. I wanted to see if I get something. I did get Modest, which is a big deal because that'll help me with my leeches. So that's not too bad. I'm okay with this. We don't want to keep it on the team though. 4 eggs are ready. Sure, let's see them. See what we got. Arctozolt again. Not too bad. Anorith. Okay, we didn't have a lot with this, so that's actually decent. And Slackoth. I don't think I found a lot of him, but I must have had a really good one at home. Gimme Ghoul. Okay, perfect. Cool. I'm fine with all these. Those are decent. Those aren't bad. Not too shabby. I think what I'll do is I'll go one more floor and then I'll call it. I just wanted to get something done real quick here. Go for like an hour and a half and then just kind of get out of here. And hopefully it's enjoyable as well. But yeah, I just found some time, so I figured I'd do it. Ninetales is probably fine here. Wheezing is also probably fine, actually, because we can throw big poison at this thing, too. Yeah, there we go. Easy. And the Covet doesn't matter. He doesn't carry anything. Have fun with that. Greedent likes to steal, but I had nothing to steal. It's perfect. PowerPoint up. Easy choice. At this point, I'm going to go for the Morning Suns, actually. More Morning Suns don't hurt. And Trainer Eve, or Eva, I think it was. This is fine. Technically, we have an advantage, but it's not great. Poison Jab, it kind of does. It does some damage, but this is fine. We can deal with that. Wheezing can eat those hits, so that's fine. So even though they're neutral, Skeledirge is kind of an issue. Ninetales, do we have anything that hits it? Not really. Not really. Not at all. We do have a Doug Trio that can hit it, but I'm kind of afraid of taking that hit, honestly. I'll do it. I'll see what we got. Shadow Ball. Ooh, okay, we eat that up. Earthquake kills, 100%. I know Skeledirge has some really good defenses, but Earthquake 100%'s it. Destiny Bond, no. No, we don't need that. Aerodactyl, interesting. I think I outspeed an Aerodactyl. I'm gonna Triple Axe. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. Deal with that. Aerodactyl's gone. I thought I outsped. It was a risk. Melmetal just decimated Wolfric, Drain Punch, Bullet Punch, and Iron Fist. Yeah, I can see that. All right, Clawitzer deals with water types. Dive, that's fine. I know this thing is super, super slow. I'll just do the Energy Ball anyway because he has nothing to swap into, so he can't stop it. It's basically like he knew this was going to kill him and he just had to wait. Team Aqua should not be that bad. Oh, is Team Aqua doing the work, Tia? Yeah, that seems like a thing. And also, I didn't notice that he did have another swap, but that's fine. We would have bopped this too, so it doesn't matter. Earthquake, that's fine. Aqua Jet kills. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. And Crabhammer. Now we have this. All right. Rev is 90, 100. Crabhammer. Oh, Crabhammer's physical. Never mind. I don't want it. Never mind. Because we have way worse physical than we do special. So it's actually way worse of a move. Okay, perfect. Easy decision to make. I'll heal up the Wheezing because we need that wall. For Bug Mono, Aqua isn't the worst option. Yeah, obviously the Magma is going to be way worse than Aqua, rather. Yeah. And we got the garbage. All right, so our defog would have come in handy here. However, we don't have it. I don't want to dig for valuables. I do like that it starts you at the party now. That was a thing they needed to do because I accidentally dug once and I kind of screwed up the run. I think that was my flying run too. That was the worst part. Investigate. Easy, easy, easy. Suddenly, it wasn't just a thing that was stuck there. It was a giant garbage mon. So perfect. So I think we can go out to our poison type and eat up all those poison spikes. So that's fine. And we should have done it there, I think. I'll smoke screen him. We'll just weaken his accuracy. Stomping Tantrum hurts. Ooh. Noctowl. Technically, Doug Trio is the right option. I'll go Noctowl and just do something. That's fine. We will reflect. We'll set up a reflect. Gunk Shot, that's gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay, Gunk Shot's physical, isn't it? Doug Trio. We should be able to eat this hit. We should be able to eat it. Okay, there we go. Earthquake does a lot. Bops 2 of them at least. 2 bars gone. Toxic Debris, Hammer Arm kills. Because, of course, he's gonna hit every move he has. But at this point, I think we're good. That's kind of the thing, is Ninetales is gonna be poisoned too. Everybody's gonna be poisoned. I'll just get Wheezing out there. We'll just get Wheezing out there. We'll just smoke screen. I'm gonna die here, but that's fine. Unless he misses, I'll smoke screen again. That's fine. Oh, he misses again. All right, I will, Ninetales. Don't use Stomping. Oh, come on. Really? All right. I played that one, I thought, pretty well, but apparently not. Apparently not. Torch Song kills, 100%. We're good. That was bad. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're decent. And leftovers is so good here. So I'm at least going to be able to get that. I'll wait for my revives. I'm not too concerned. Wheezing wouldn't hurt to have the leftovers because then we can start chipping away at that health there. Clawitzer is also good, but I'm gonna need the Wheezing. The Wheezing's fine for now. So that's good, and actually this is perfect for it because I can technically eat anything this thing does. A little bit, but I can eat it all. So not too bad. Special attack boost too, that's not bad. And Big Nugget, I'm gonna get the revive here because actually a Big Nugget is worth more than a revive. So there we go, we'll get that, and I basically earned money on that one. So now we got the Mighty Enna. I will, yeah, I'll Clawitzer. I think Clawitzer's a good idea. This is fine, we'll just Rev Dance it. Because we bought this because the Mighty Enna is terrible, you know? It's not that good. And full heal, perfect. So we can get rid of this on the Claw. The Claw kind of needs to get rid of that. Oink alone, I'm pretty sure Clawitzer could just deal with this. It's big damage. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it was close, but we got him. It was close. Oh, that's genuinely evil. Oh, what's up? What happened there? Rare candy probably is a good idea. We'll go with the super pot because Claw can't eat those hits anymore. We gotta get this. And I will just give this to Ninetales. We gotta wait for our heals, honestly. I've been waiting to save that money. Clawitzer, Wheezing, not super great. Shedinja gets Magic Guard as its passive. Oh, really? So basically the only way that you can actually die is by getting hit by a super effective, I assume. That's not too bad, actually. Hey, been a while, you good? Yes, I am absolutely good. We're basically, sadly you joined kind of at the end. We're only about 4 minutes away. I don't have a huge amount of time. You get to see the 80 fight at least, but I just basically hopped on because I had a bit of spare time and I decided, yeah, let's do some PokéRogue, you know? It worked out. But hey, how you doing? How have you been so far? Sludge Bomb is probably killing the Clefable. Let's go for it. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, Poison is at least good, but I think both of our mods die here. Ooh, one of them dies. That's fine. The Wheezing stayed alive. That's kind of good. That means with Terra you can be freaking invincible. Yeah, exactly. Kind of insanity. All right, that's all right. I'm glad I could pop in. I'm great. Yeah, we will be doing some stuff tomorrow at the more usual time. Hopefully, I feel like a couple of people that usually watch the stream can't make it at my usual time, so I might change that up. But as it is, it's usually about, I've been going for an hour and 27. So assume that whatever it is, your time, it would be 2 hours before that, before I start the stream on the other time. So basically I start at 6 Atlantic, but I don't know where you are, what your time zone is. Whatever it is at 4:30 Atlantic, that time, but your time zone, you know? It's one of those things. Chimey, I guess, it just does the damage. It kind of sucks that we lost that Mon, honestly, but that's fine. Eerie Spell should do the work. Wigglytuff should die. This kills this. I know that for fact. Perfect, we got this team. So not too bad. The fairy types are at least covered by Wheezing. Sounds great, to be honest. Oh, okay, perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, I wanted to come up with a time that kind of fit everybody while also still being something I could achieve, and kind of like bumped it a little bit further because a lot of my audience tends to be from especially the UK, which I think is kind of cool, honestly, because last time I streamed, which was like here and there everywhere, basically everybody I had came from the US, so at least I get to see some other perspectives and, you know, have people in here who might have a different thing to talk about than just the politics of America, which is not a pleasant experience at this point, you know? I think X-Defend is a really good option here. Also from the UK. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Does Chimey have anything that's good? No, he has Fairy, he has Psychic, and he has, I forget the third one. Fire. Yeah, he doesn't have anything that'll hit this. We kind of have to eat this hit, honestly, because Doug Trio would have outsped this. I think Ninetales just eats this. Alakazam's mean. Oh, I outspeed. Okay. Ooh, he does so much damage. He does so much damage, and I wasted a berry on that. I really could have used that. I need to heal these guys. Revive, that's perfect. I'm going to heal up first, though. I'm going to heal up first because I don't want to go into this fight dying. I'm going to heal all the way, actually. That's a lot of money to spend, but I'm going to heal it all. And, whoopsie, we need to go for Noctowl's fine. I think I need to heal up the Wheezing once more. And I'll revive the Claw. No, I'll revive the Doug Trio because then we outspeed. That's way better. That's way better. Perfect. So Fearow, easy kill for Ninetales, actually. We'll just stay out with Flamethrower. Ooh, it lived through it. Not too shabby. All right, Max survived. We got the full team together. So before the final fight, we got the full team. And honestly, I don't think we need anything more than Ninetales. I think we're just going to sweep. Unfortunately, this guy's just not that great. He has grass types. Grass types aren't really an amazing type. Superior, this thing's probably going to outspeed me. It's super fast, but I outspeed it. Okay, then it's gone. Next, let's line him up. Line him up and knock him down. I wasted so much money preparing for this, and Ninetales just sweeps the whole trainer. I really should have planned this out better, but that's okay. That was a very quick ending to the fight. So yeah, I feel like that kind of wasted a lot of my coin, but we still have 16 grand. We're still good there. We're still good there. I went through the metro last time. I think I have my full team now. I kind of just want to go grassy field and see what's there, because honestly, we don't need to get anything else. We're just kind of burning through and doing some fun stuff. So I'm going to go grassy field here, and we'll just let that go, and I will use up our vouchers. We got Breloom, which is super awesome. I won't use the Breloom. I don't want to catch anything and use it that I've already used before, because that way I get to get more medals, or more ribbons rather. And that way you get more eggs too. We don't have a whole lot. I'll just put a couple in there. That's fine. Easy, easy. Couple of commons. Charizard just swept Ivy. Yeah, exactly. Charizard's so good. I got Mega Charizard Y, which is insane, honestly. Mega Charizard Y did so much work. It's like, oh, what was it? It's 100 and something base speed and 160, I think, base special attack. It's incredible. And like Mega Charizard Y is actually probably arguably better than X for this game particularly, because it's not weak to the dragon types. So that's the big thing. It's not super effective against them necessarily, but it's not weak to them either. And I had Bitter Blade and I think it was Swords Dance. So I basically just Swords Danced up and then just healed everything because I outsped everything. It was overpowered. But anyway, I think that's a good place to call it, sadly. I only had a little bit of time to kind of do stuff today, but it was so cool to see people pop in and just kind of hang out with me. The beginning of the stream was very interesting because the whole game died on us, but we fixed it and we managed to do some cool stuff. And I didn't quite get to 100, but that's fine. We're basically just playing for fun here. Tomorrow I'll probably be continuing a different challenge because we just barely beat our other one, but I could just hop in here and just do some stuff, you know? You never know what I do. I never know what I'll do. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. It was super cool, and I'm gonna get up out of here at least until tomorrow. You take care, and bye-bye for now.